Your glory doesn't come from how many precepts you know, how loud you can read, how much rank you got, how many officers you got. Your glory comes when you able to build up a great name. That name goes to mud, and you stay and persevere and rebuild it. Brothers be wanting to see themselves on the promo at the end of the Sabbath. Brothers be wanting to see themselves in the promo at the end of the Sabbath, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know how I be when you on fire. You know what I'm saying? You reading your 4 chapters for 2 weeks straight. You know what I'm saying? You eating right, you working out, your household in order. You be walking out the house feeling untouchable. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. You be walking out feeling untouchable. But that one moment you mess up, you be like, Most High, all the praises and the thanks, and ask him to continue you to be steadfast until the end, or to your end.
Hey, y'all see what's going on out here? Brothers are waking up. Subscribe. Hit that bell button. Stay tuned. Look for more videos to come. All right? Shalom.
Hey, Most High in Christ bless. Most High in Christ bless, Officer Nehemiah IUIC Houston in the classroom. We back. I thought I left, but I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all praying for the downfall, but we going to teach until they cut YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Hey, name of this class is called I Did It for the Glory. I did it for the glory. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times in this truth, you start to get exalted. You start to feel yourself, start to smell yourself. And that spirit of vainglory is subtle, but it could take hold on you. So I'm going to go over a couple of examples, a couple of ways to show how to be and, of course, how not to be. You know what I'm saying? Those will be edifying. Start with 2 Timothy 2:15. 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15. Come on.
2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto God.
Unto who?
Unto God.
Unto God. We supposed to study to show ourselves approved unto God. But a lot of times we get caught up trying to study to show ourselves approved to man. You know what I'm saying? We start measuring our understanding by somebody else's, or this brother got promoted and y'all came in the doors the you ain't get promoted, so you start questioning yourself and you understand. You can't move like that. The Lord says, study to show yourself approved unto me, unto him, not to man. Come on.
A workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
Right. You able to go precept upon precept, line upon line, according to your ability, according to what the Lord has blessed you with, right? I remember when I first came into truth, I was studying. I was like, man, I'm ready for camp. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. I was watching street teaching after street teaching. Start feeling myself. I was like, hey. I went to the officer, hey, I'm ready to go on the streets. He looked at me, he was like, no. I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? The whole head just deflated, you know what I'm saying? But now that I got on the streets, I understand I was not ready. You know what I'm saying? I would have been a blot to the ministry. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get caught up thinking that you're ready or you know something, and the Lord has to humble you. That's why he says, show yourself approved unto me first. Once you show yourself approved unto God first, it's going to be made manifest to everybody else. But a lot of times, brother want to skip that first step, or they get caught up in the accolades or the recognition or the props that you get. You know what I'm saying? You get tagged on Telegram, start feeling yourself. You know what I'm saying? A leader, hey, that's some great teaching. Hey, that was a great reading. You know what? I'm the best reader in the camp. No, you're not. No, you're not. Hey, pull up that definition, glory, real quick. Name of the class, I did it for the glory. Look at the definition of glory real quick. Real quick. Definition of glory. Yeah, blow that up. You can see that? Yeah,
Glory, high renown or honor, won by notable achievements.
So glory is high renown or honor received by notable achievement. Read some of the synonyms.
Similar, renown, fame.
Remember renown, come on, fame.
Prestige, honor, distinction, kudos.
You start to get kudos for being a great reader, a great teacher. You know what? You folded those flyers better than everybody. It was the perfect crease in all of them. How did you do that? You start feeling yourself. I'm the best flyer folder in IUIC. No, you're not. Can you read it?
Eminence, preeminence.
Remember preeminence. Come on.
Acclaim, acclamation, celebrity.
Celebrity. You know what I'm saying? You start feeling like a celebrity in the truth. Man, I done made it, man. My street teaching got 1,000 views. I got 30 comments on my street teacher. You know what I'm saying? I read the comments and they said, man, that's a powerful reader. Keep him every class. You start feeling yourself a little bit. Come on, keep reading.
Praise, accolades, laurels, recognition, notability, credit, repute, reputation, name.
Right. So y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. You start to get recognition, credit, note. You start to develop a reputation. And sometimes if it ain't centered and filtered off of showing yourself approved unto God, it could go to your head. And you start looking and, I say, liking the praise of men over the praise of God. Or your whole thought process is just shifted because now you're so worried about how men view you that you overlook how the Lord is viewing you. And before you know it, he got to humble you, take that rank back, take all that recognition back, all that reputation back, and you got to rebuild with that sincere urgency that you had when you first came in the doors. Get Proverbs 4 and verse 7. Proverbs 4 and verse 7. All right, I'm gonna get my speak together. Hey, a lot of times I see this with rank. Brothers start glorying in the rank that they got, or they start hating in the rank that they don't got. Right? It go both ways. Read that, Proverbs 4 and 7.
Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom.
So God is telling us, get wisdom. Come on.
And with all thy getting, get understanding.
And with all you're getting, get the understanding of the wisdom that you have. Come on.
Exalt her, and she shall promote thee.
If you exalt wisdom, then wisdom gonna promote you. Meaning the Lord gonna see fit. You know what? I could use you in a heavier role. That's when the promotions come around. Brother, damn, this brother got promoted quick as hell. He went from a soldier to a 20 to a 50. Now he 80. He a captain. He been in the truth 8 years. Right. The Lord said, if you exalt wisdom, wisdom gonna promote you. Keep reading.
She shall bring thee to honor when thou doest embrace her.
When you embrace wisdom, it's gonna endow you with the honor, the recognition, the reputation, all them good things that go with glory. Right? Get us Psalm 75 and verse 6. Psalms chapter 75 and verse 6. Ain't the same thing. Showing you that that wisdom is the Lord giving you that anointing and that recognition. Come on.
Psalms chapter 75 and verse 6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But God is the judge. He put it down one and set it up another.
Right. So that wisdom that's going to exalt you is the Lord. The Lord exalts and he puts everybody in the body as it please him. As it please him. So guess what? Whoever over your camp, the Lord promoted that brother to be there. For whatever reason he wanted to be there. Who is you to come and question that? But I see a lot of times brothers, I remember one time a brother got promoted. Brother told me, hey, that brother got promoted? That brother got promoted? I was like, what the hell? You got the devil on you. He's like, yeah, I was just saying, man. I was just saying. I was like, okay. The jury's still out on you, brother. How could you say that? You know what I'm saying? If we all, give me that in Judges real quick. What that, Judges 8? When it said we rose up as one man. Let me see.
The book of Judges, chapter 20 and verse 8. And all the people arose as one man.
It said all the people arose as one man. So in the body, whatever body you in, we supposed to be moving as one man, one collective unit. For you to say, that brother shouldn't got promoted, that's crazy to me. That's crazy. But some brothers feel like that. Some brothers be watching the whole promotion, you know what I'm saying? Brothers get the certificates, and that brother be in the crowd like this. Should have been me. It should have. I read better than him. He barely show up to camp 101. This is what brothers be thinking. I'm telling you, I'm keeping it 100. Brothers be having an evil eye when their fellow brother gets promoted. That's a nigga thought. You know what I'm saying? That's a nigga thought. That's he doing better than me. I want to be where he at, so I'm gonna hate on him. We can't move like that in the truth. Well, brothers move like that. Jump to verse 11.
Verse 11. So all the men of Israel were gathered against the city. knit together as one man.
It said they was gathered and knit together as one man. Hold on, let me see if I can find this precept real quick. It said the whole city was knit together as one man. I'm going to show you. Read that.
1 Samuel chapter 18 and verse 1. And it came to pass, when he had made an end of speaking unto Saul, that the soul of Jonathan was knit with the soul of David. And Jonathan loved them as his own soul.
That's how we got to be as one man. Knit together, loving each other as one soul. As one soul. You know what I'm saying? But brothers get promoted and then the devil jump on them. Or the brother get promoted and he start looking down on the other brother who didn't get promoted. Now all of a sudden, he's a young man to you. Y'all came in the doors at the same time. Now you're looking at, a soldier. Relax, soldier. You know, brother start pronouncing rank. I'm saying sternly. They trying to put you in your place. A soldier. Go clean up the bathroom and pick them chairs up, soldier. It go both ways. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be operating like that. If I get promoted, that means you got promoted. Because at the end of the day, the Lord's, you be praying that the Lord endow that brother I got promoted with more wisdom to further the truth and continue to push the gospel. And guess what? If I got to fall back, wait my turn, and learn from him, that's what I'm going to do. But brothers don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, damn, bro, how you got promoted, bro? What you was doing, bro, that I wasn't doing? Maybe it was something he was doing behind the scenes you just have no clue about. You know what I'm saying? But we think carnally, we let that glory get to our head, and then guess what? It's a schism in the body. Get 1 Corinthians 12 and 26. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 26.
1 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 26.
It happened on the sister side too. Why that sister got in the kitchen first? How that sister get in the kids' room? She don't raise her kids right. I'm telling you, we be having these type of thoughts. Don't get mad at me for calling it out. If you had these thoughts, you better mortify that thought. Mortify whatever member that led you to think like that. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be rejoicing when one gets exalted, because we all get exalted. Read that.
And whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it.
Read it from top again.
1 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 26. And whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it.
If one member suffer, we all supposed to suffer. I mean, if one brother, the Lord said he set up and he put down, or Lord puts one down, we shouldn't be rejoicing at that. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers be like, I was waiting for this. Now that slot is open, the Lord gonna put me there. No, he ain't. He gonna put that brother you wasn't thinking about, but was studying to show himself approved to God, was giving God the glory in all things. He gonna give him that position. And you still gonna be on the sidelines like, what happened? Now you got a new brother to hate on. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Or one member be honored, all the members rejoice with it.
Supposed to be all praise. You know what I'm saying? Brothers put all the promotions on the Telegram. Brothers don't be putting no fire emojis. Bruh. You see 35 emojis. You see that one brother. I ain't liking that message. That should have been me. He been in the truth 2 years. He came 2 years after me. He promoted before me. Nah, bro. I can't. No, you can't move like that. But some brothers have that mindset. Or some brothers let that exhortation get to their heads. They get puffed up. You know what I'm saying? Get Galatians 5. Galatians 5 and verse 26. All of that is vain. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the Lord can and will use whoever he wants to. You not that special. You know what I'm saying? You special, but you not that special. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. Read Galatians 5 and 26.
Galatians chapter 5 and verse 26. Let us not be desirous of vainglory, provoking one another, envying one another.
It said don't be desirous of vainglory. Why is it vain? Because the Lord will give it to you, and he'll take it away just like that. Now you be looking bewildered and puzzled. What happened? Well, you didn't get that rank or that title or that recognition sincerely. You was doing it with an ulterior motive, meaning you wanted a certain status. You know what I'm saying? You wanted a certain role. You wanted a certain office. You know what I'm saying? You want to be looked at as the man in the body. You can't have that thought. If we want to progress, we can't have that thought. But I see it in the body. You know what I'm saying? I even see it in marriages sometimes. Sisters be mad because they Lord is being exalted. You should be thankful. You should be thankful. Some sisters Lords get demoted, and sisters be all praise to the Most High. Why she acting so nice at the house now? You was gone doing 5 minutes doing the work. She giving you hell. You get demoted. She the perfect housewife now. Cause hey, you gotta watch your house first. It happened in the house first too. Why's he get his on? This BAN? Hey, read that last part again. It said, not be desires of vainglory, provoking one another, and what else?
Envying one another.
Envying one another. We can't move like that. We cannot move like that. Everything we do has to be for the furtherance of the gospel and the glory of the Most High. And everything else will be added onto you, just like Solomon. Solomon he said, give me wisdom so I can judge his people. Lord said, yeah, that's on point. Now I'm going to give you everything. I'm going to give you the reputation. I'm going to give you the wisdom. I'm going to give you the honor. Nations going to come from afar just to hear you speak. The Lord gave it to him anyway, because what he did, he loved wisdom, he embraced it, and then it promoted him. We got to have this mindset. Get Philippians 2. Philippians chapter 2 and verse 3. Come on.
Philippians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory.
I would say don't let nothing be done through strife or vainglory. Nothing. Come on.
But in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves.
I see this when a brother's in a particular office and he don't train up the brother behind him. Because he want to be solely responsible to know the ins and outs of this particular office. Nobody could do it like me, bro. I'm that guy. Nobody, you see, you put him up, he didn't know how to do it. You ain't build him up right. You know what I'm saying? You did not build him up right on purpose. Because you wanted to remain the head of this office, the head of it. No, the truth got to be a revolving door, meaning I get this office, I learn how to master it, I teach it to the brother behind me. He comes up and does better than me, I could transition to another office. You know what I'm saying? You know how much new offices pop up every day? Telegram, you just get added to, like, what Telegram is this? That happens all the time. But guess what? The Lord sees fit to continue to keep the ball rolling. Okay, you did enough in this office. Now it's his turn to come and take over. I got something else planned for you. That's how we continue to keep the ball rolling. But some brothers want to just hoard and hover over all these offices because it look good on their evaluation. How many? I got 30 offices. 30 offices. Damn, bro. Who's your number 2? It ain't no number 2. I'm the number 2. God said, don't let nothing be done through strife or vainglory. Nothing. Keep reading.
Verse 4. Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others.
Don't look only on your own, but look on the things of others. Even if a brother might be struggling in a particular role, okay. How can I make him beneficial to this particular office? Not just let me take him off. Sometimes you got, hey, I know the brother ain't really ready, but hey, he got to crash and burn. He gonna learn. He gonna figure it out. And you just counsel him along the way. Eventually, he get the hang of it. Then you could take a step back and then avert your attention to something else. That's how I go. Keep reading.
Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus.
Christ didn't have a vainglorious, strifeful mind. Christ's mind was thinking on the things of others. Thinking on the things of others. But when you have that glory of men, or just the glory in general of your own self, some brothers envy their own self. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? The whole organization starts to implode on itself. And we don't move like that. Get 1 Thessalonians 2. Paul wrote to all these congregations about the same thing. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know the Spirit was alive then and is still alive today. 1 Thessalonians chapter 2, start at verse 4.
1 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 4. But as we were allowed of God to put in trust with the gospel, even so we speak, not as pleasing men, but God which trieth our hearts.
It said, as we was allowed of God to be put in trust of the gospel, we speak not pleasing men, but pleasing God. Come on.
For neither at any time use we flattering words.
That flattering words will get to your head. That brother got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. I usually always say behind every compliment is the trial, but sometimes the compliment is the trial, and you don't see it. And Satan just puffing your head up, puffing your head up, puffing your head up, and then the Lord got to pop it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. Keep reading.
As ye know, nor a cloak of covetousness, God is witness, nor of men sought we glory.
He said we wasn't seeking glory of no men. We didn't care what pedestal you try to put us on. We was putting trust in the gospel, and we was operating like that. Come on.
Neither of you, nor yet of others.
Said we wasn't seeking glory of no man. We wasn't worried about what no man thought. We were sincerely trying to push this gospel. Come on.
When we might have been burdensome as the apostles of Christ.
Right. So Paul wasn't moving like that when he went to these churches. He said we work with our own hands. We wasn't accountable to none of y'all, even though we could have. But we wanted to show y'all our example. You know what I'm saying? Paul humbled himself. They humbled themselves when they went and tried to build up these congregations. So who the hell is you? You know what I'm saying? Who the hell is you? Yeah, I know who you are. You that guy just got shouted out on Instagram because you read a comment. Sister said, you the best teacher I ever seen. It's Bishop Nathaniel, Bishop Yahweh, Bishop Kanai, and then you, my brother. Damn. And you read that? Kool-Aid smile. You start feeling yourself. You start feeling, Satan to play on you like that. I'm telling you. And next thing you know, you walking into school with a whole different aura and presence. Your whole agenda done shifted. And you don't even realize it. Your agenda just shifted. You know what I'm saying? Or you want to be that guy that's known for having all this wisdom. That was me. I'll keep it. I was a priest. Hey, every cat one-on-one. Hey, who know the question is? Next, who? That was me. I'm keeping it 100. That was me when I first came in. You know what I'm saying? But I think the Lord spared me because I was sincere. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really realize that it was the spirit of vainglory until after a while. I was like, damn, bro. Why I'm the only one reason why I meditated. I was like, damn, let me just be quiet. Even though I might know the answer, man, let me just be quiet. Let me let another brother shine. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about me. But that was me, bro. Hey, what's the question of this? You know when a brother get it wrong and you still keep your hand up? You try to get the teacher attention. Hey, that's how I was moving, bro. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the spirit we supposed to be moving in. You know what I'm saying? Get John 12. Let me see. Do I want this? John 12 and 42. John chapter 12, verse 42. Come on.
John chapter 12 and verse 42. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers also many believed on him. But because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue.
Right. So it was brothers when Christ, hey, they believed on Christ. But because of what the Pharisees thought and what the Pharisees taught, they didn't want to confess him. Come on.
For they love the praise of men more than the praise of God.
They start loving the praise of men more than God. They start giving glory more to the Pharisees that have put them out the church than the Lord who called them in the church. You know what I'm saying? They lost sight. I'm telling you, it's real subtle. You might not even realize you're doing it. But that's where you got to self-reflect and be like, am I ruling the right spirit? Am I really being that example that I want these men to follow and become better than me? Some brothers don't even want the men under them to be better than them. They want them to stay in the same spot. That's why they don't teach them, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to answer their questions. They see them going off. They don't correct it. They just say, oh, yeah, that brother got a wicked spirit. Well, if he got a wicked spirit, what you doing to build him up? Have you put any effort towards restoring the brother if you see him moving different? Have you even prayed for him? You know what I'm saying? Right. Brother see a brother failing, he don't even set up a prayer for him. That's the least you could do. Because some brothers love to see brothers at a lower state. That's the spirit of the Pharisees. They want to keep their high status. Hey, you confess Christ, get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, and that spirit is going to return, and it has returned. It's already in multiple congregations, you know what I'm saying? If it's you better fix it. Get Galatians 1 and verse 10. Galatians chapter 1, verse 10.
Galatians chapter 1 and verse 10.
Come on.
For do I now persuade men or God, or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, I should not be the servant of Christ.
If I please men, I can't be the servant of Christ. Because you seeking glory of fleshly men rather than the Holy Spirit of spirits. You know what I'm saying? Who got rule and control over everything. You start to put too much stock into what men think and overlook what God thinks. And that's why the first scripture I read is study to show yourself approved unto God. You find yourself studying to show yourself approved unto men, guess what? You become a man pleaser, or you become vainglorious, seeking that kudos or recognition from the men you hold in high esteem, and you overlook the Lord looking at you like, what the hell is this brother doing? When I gave him this wisdom, he wasn't moving like that before. Then he showed you some mercy, show you some patience. Then he sent an angel to take that spirit right from you. Right from you. Then you lose your rank and you don't know how to operate. Some brothers lose that vainglory. Now they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do with their hands. They just, They turned into robots in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Get 1 Corinthians 4 and 5. 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 5.
1 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 5. Therefore, judge nothing before the time.
Hold up. Maybe I want you to start high. Let me see. Let me look at it. 1 Corinthians 4. Start at 4.
1 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 4. For I know nothing by myself, yet am I not hereby justified. But he that judgeth me is the Lord.
Come on.
Therefore, judge nothing before the time, until the Lord comes.
So what was Paul saying here? He was saying, hey, don't put me on too high of a pedestal either. Don't judge nothing before the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man just like you. You know what I mean? I don't know nothing of myself. Come on.
Who both will bring to light the hidden things of darkness, and will make manifest the counsels of the heart.
He said, you wait until that day. Don't put me on such a high plateau or pedestal where you overlook some of the faults that I got. Because Paul was an open book. He was telling people what he dealt with, what he was battling. In Galatians, you read about it. He's like, hey, don't judge nothing before the time. I'm a man just like you. I can mess up just like you. Come on.
And then shall every man have praise of God.
And he said, after the Lord bring the hidden things of darkness and make it manifest, then you can have praise of God. Because you know, with the things that you did in the dark were worthy for you to walk into that everlasting light, which is the kingdom. Paul said, hey, don't. I know I'm your elder, I'm here to build y'all up, but just, you know what I'm saying? That's why bishops be like, hey, we just want a sinless congregation. You can stop with the gifts. Stop with the gifts. You know what I'm saying? Because we all mess up. We all gonna mess up. But you messing up don't define you. How you respond after you mess up defines you. You know what I'm saying? Get 1 Corinthians 9. 1 Corinthians 9 and verse 16.
1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 16. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of.
Though we all calling this truth and we preaching, we ain't got nothing to glory of. Come on.
For necessity is laid upon me.
Uh-huh.
Yea, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel.
He said we can't glory that we teaching the gospel. Destruction to you if you don't teach the gospel. Come on.
For if I do this thing willingly, I have a reward.
So if you preaching the gospel, doing the work willingly, the Lord said through Paul, hey, you got your reward. Come on.
But if against my will.
Against my will sums up so many different things. You know what I'm saying? That could be the brothers that come in here and stay for 20 minutes and say, I kept the Sabbath. Let me go home for the rest of the day. What are you doing for the rest of the day? You brothers that want to leave Sabbath early, what are you really doing? Like, you go home, you can't buy, you can't sell, you can't cook. What are you doing for the rest of the day? You got 7 more hours. What are you doing?
Right.
I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, hey, the certain spirits that be on people, they feel weird when they're in the congregation. You see it on new spirits, you know what I'm saying? They come here, can't sit still, looking all around. 5 minutes, they out the door. Huh? You live? It just don't rock with my spirit. I know, because you got a legion on your ass. You know what I'm saying? It'd be the same way for brothers and sisters in the body. You know what I'm saying? Read that part again. I lost my point.
But if against my will.
Right, against my will. Some brothers preach the gospel for the accolades, the recognition. They want to get gifts when they travel to different schools. You know what I'm saying? They want they want to sit on a leadership table.
What?
They want to sit in the first row of the congregation. They want their wives to sit in the first row of the congregation. Some brothers do it with ulterior agendas, and it will be exposed one way or another. You better come sincere, and you better come transparent, meaning you ain't hiding what you really deal with. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord going to reveal it anyway. But if it's against your will, meaning you can't, damn, they got a whole body, you know what? I could push my business in here. That's what some brothers be having that mindset too. I could push my business. How many? 100 people? 200 people? Man, if I sell a shirt for $20.
Boy, ain't no way, man.
I'm telling you, brothers be having this
no way,
mindset.
man.
Or they come in here, you know what? I was the man when I was out in the world. I need to be the man in here. No, we need to be one man in here. You know what I'm saying? That got to be the mindset. Or, keep reading.
But if against my will, a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me.
Right. You only going to be here for a certain amount of time. And you see it all the time. Brothers in here against their will, 5 years, 10 years. 10 years, bruh. 10 years, 15 years, and then the spirit just gone. Gone just like that. Because they had a different, they wanted that bangle. They wanted to be the head man. They wanted that preeminence, that recognition. Get Sirach 7 and 4. Sirach chapter 7 and verse 4.
Sirach chapter 7 and verse 4.
Hold up. All right, come on.
Seek not of the Lord preeminence, neither of the king the seat of honor.
Right, don't seek of the Lord preeminence. You look at most of our forefathers like King Saul before he went off. He's trying to hide it. He's trying to hide in the stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to hide in the stuff. Jeremiah said, hey, I'm just a little kid, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Jonah said, hey, I don't want to go. I don't want to do it. You look at all of the prophets. They was like, oh, me? You show us me, Lord. Gideon, he's like, hey, I'm from a poor family. What you talking about, me? Me? They never was like, oh yeah, I'm ready. Right. Put me as the head, put me as the captain right now. None of our righteous forefathers was moving like that. They all was humble as hell. But the Lord saw something in them that they didn't see. You know what I'm saying? The problem is when you start to see what you think the Lord sees and you hope that everybody else sees. And then you start hiding sin. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep a certain name and recognition up in here amongst the body like you perfect. None of us perfect. We all battle. I don't care if you see us every Sabbath and it seems like we in a spirit. We judging matters. You don't think we battle? You know what I'm saying? You don't think we lose battles? You know what I mean? That's why Paul said, hey, judge nothing before the time, brothers. Judge nothing. But some brothers, they want to come seek of the Lord preeminence. They want that rank. They want that big cup of wine for the bread and wine. They want a bigger piece of bread for the bread and wine. They want to park closer to the school. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, some brothers think like this. Go to your head, you start seeking the glory of men or the glory of yourself more than the glory of God. Get 3 John. 3 John, verse 9.
3 John, verse 9. I wrote unto the church, but Diotrephes. Diotrephes, who loveth to have the preeminence among them, received us not.
Right, Diotrephes, he loved to have the preeminence. Diotrephes was built up by the same people he was trying to keep out. You know what I'm saying? That's like me changing the locks on the school, talking about, hey, I'm the captain. No! You know what I'm saying? What type of mindset is that? Diotrephes, he loved the preeminence. He loved to be the top man. Brothers move out his way when he walked through. He loved that thing, you know what I'm saying? And eventually, the Lord had to get him up out of there. Keep reading.
Wherefore, if I come, I will remember his deeds which he doeth, prating against us with malicious words.
Then he started cursing about, hey, they don't got the understanding. That's how you turn on your elders. You know what I'm saying? We see it all the time. Now we got brothers talking about John the Baptist wasn't in the truth. Huh? Unbelievable. And they teach that with confidence, like he didn't say, hey, the bridegroom rejoice. You know what I'm saying? In John 3, I rejoice to see his day. He must increase. What are you talking about? He wasn't in the truth. I heard a brother say, hey, that's why I said John had his disciples and Christ had his disciples. Well, where did John's disciples go? Didn't they go to Christ? What are you talking about? People, and they teach that and they really believe that. It's crazy to me. Keep reading.
And not content therewith.
Not content. Diotrephes wasn't content being the head of the church. That wasn't enough. You know what? I wanted to be the head of IUIC. One church ain't enough. Come on.
Neither do he himself receive the brethren, and forbidded them that would, and casted them out of the church.
Just the way this Pharisee was doing. Start casting them out of the church. Because he loved to be the man in charge, the top man. Go to 1 Maccabees 5. 1 Maccabees 5 and verse 18. Brothers be wanting to see themselves on the promo at the end of the Sabbath. Brothers be wanting to see themselves in the promo at the end of the Sabbath, bro. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you got to watch. You know what I'm saying? When next time the promos come on and it's your specific school, just watch the brothers who win the promo. Brothers gonna be bending corners. All praise. All praise. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be careful. First Maccabees 5:18. Come on.
First Maccabees chapter 5 and verse 18. So he left Joseph, the son of Zacharias, and Azarias, captains of the people.
So they was captains. Come on.
Captains of the people, with the remnant of the host in Judea to keep it, unto whom he gave commandment, saying, Take ye the charge of this people, and see that ye make not war against the heathen until the time that we come again.
So Judas told Simon, he was like, hey, he said, we gonna take brothers over here to handle this. You take brothers over there to handle that. Leave these brothers here to watch over these brothers, the heathen. Don't make war against them until we come back. Now, Judas had a mighty name. Oh, they was from a mighty lineage. You know what I'm saying? Mattathias, they was a mighty, so they was talked about. They had a reputation. And guess what? These men who were captains already, captains of the people, said, you know what? We could get named too. Who the hell is Mattathias? Who the hell is Judas? Simon? Ain't we all in the Lord's army? This had to be their mindset, because jump to verse 56.
Verse 56. Joseph, the son of Zacharias and Azarias, captains of the garrisons, heard of the valiant acts and warlike deeds which they had done.
Right, so they heard of the warlike deeds Judas did, Jonathan did, come on.
Wherefore they said, Let us also get us a name, and go fight against the heathen that are round about us.
It said, hey, let us also get us a name, and we could fight against the heathen around about like they got a name, come on.
So when they had given charge unto the garrison that was with them, they went towards Jamnia. Then came Gorgias and his men out of the city to fight against them.
Come on.
And so it was that Joseph and Azarias were put to fight.
They got put to flight, come on.
And pursued unto the borders of Judea. And there were slain that day of the people of Israel about 2,000 men.
So they ain't just do harm to these. 2,000 got put to death because these brothers wanted to have the same name as their leaders. Huh? 2,000 got put to death. And guess what? Those 2,000, that blood is on their hands. And they're going to have to give account for that. Keep reading.
Thus was there a great overthrow among the children of Israel, because they were not obedient unto Judas.
Because they wasn't obedient, come on.
And his brethren, but thought to do some valiant act.
Come on.
Moreover, these men came not of the seed of those by whose hand deliverance was given unto Israel.
He said they wasn't a seed line of the Lord would choose to deliver Israel. You know what I'm saying? It's a specific seed line the Lord used, and he delivers during different captivities. You might not be in that seed line, but guess what? You are the seed line of Israel. Be happy with that. That should be enough for you, but it ain't for certain brothers. And these brothers got 2,000 put to death. Great overthrow, because they wanted to get a name just like their leader. Can't move like that. Get Proverbs 11:2. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 2.
Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom.
Right. When pride cometh, then cometh. They love that vanguard. Damn, Judas did it. We could do it too. They don't. The Lord ain't dealing with the same spirit as Korah in them. Same spirit. I'm going to pull that example. I done pulled that like 5 classes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Same spirit. He ain't just dealing with them. He dealing with us too. You know what I'm saying? They was training. We was right there training with them. It said when pride come, then read it one more time.
When pride cometh, then cometh shame.
Then cometh shame. Imagine the shame getting 2,000 people put to death because you wanted to be the head man. You wanted to get the name and recognition like your leaders instead of just being happy that your leaders are who they are. Bruh. You know what I'm saying? Brothers overlook the leaders for who they are and just look at what they do and want to emulate that. No, be thankful that the Lord put you under these men, that he chose to lead you. Why brothers can't be followers sometimes? You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be the leader. We can't. That's why it's a game called Follow the Leader. Somebody got to be the leader. Somebody, you can't lead unless you learn how to follow. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Brothers try to skip that whole step and be leaders. And it ain't going to come out well, just like it ain't come out well for, who was it? Joseph, the son of Zacharias, and Azarias. Get Matthew 23. Matthew 23 and verse 2.
Matthew chapter 23 and verse 2. saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat.
Uh-huh.
All therefore, whatsoever they bid you, observe. That observe and do.
So Christ said, hey, even though these Negroes is hypocritical, hey, they still the leaders. Whatever they telling you to do, observe and do it, because they were supposed to teach the law. He said, nah, do what they doing. Do what they teaching, not what they doing. Keep reading.
But do not ye after their works, for they say and do not.
For they were speaking and teaching, but they wasn't following through when it came to application. The Lord said, hey, do what they telling you to do, but don't do what they doing. Jump down. I'm going to show you what they was doing. Jump down to verse 5.
Verse 5. But all their works they do for to be seen.
All the Pharisees was doing to get seen. They wanted the accolations. They loved the gifts. They loved all that came with being a leader. But they didn't give a damn about applying. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
But all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries and enlarge the borders of their garments.
Come on.
And love the uppermost rooms at feasts.
Imagine a border of blue so big, like a brick. Just realize that border of blue big like that. The Lord's right, like they was wilding. They loved the uppermost rooms at feasts. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes even leadership might come in late, and everybody moving. Hey, you want to see that? Nah, you good. They sit wherever sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's how leadership move, but the Pharisees wasn't moving like that. You know my ring, brother? Get up. Why you sitting in the front seat? Get up. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
And the chief seats in the synagogues,
Uh-huh.
and greetings in the markets, and
Come on.
and to be called of men, Rabbi.
Right. It said, hey, you better greet me. You know what I'm saying? When you send me, double honors to the Pharisee. You better not, hey, did you bow when you shalom me, brother? You know what I'm saying? How was your tone? I can imagine what they was doing. Because, you know, these black men we read it about. You know what I'm saying? They was probably wilding with that power. You know what I'm saying? We can't move like this. They was doing it for the glory of men. For the things that came with being in them reputable spots. Because guess what? The Pharisees had some bread. They was living lavish. They was living good off the people. But they wasn't doing one thing that they was teaching. Get Luke 14. Luke chapter 14 and verse 7.
Luke chapter 14 and verse 7. And he put forth a parable to those which were bidden, when he marked how they chose out the chief rooms, saying unto them, when thou art bidden of any man to a wedding, sit not down in the highest room, lest the more honorable man than thou be bidden of him.
Right. He put up forth a parable. He's like, and guess what? The Pharisee loved the chief seats and rooms so much. He put a parable. He said, hey, anybody bid you to a wedding, don't sit in the highest room. Let somebody more honorable than you to come over, and you gotta get up. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you sitting. Imagine Bishop comes to your school and you sit in a main seat like this. And Bishop woke up and be like, yeah, get your ass up, you know what I'm saying? You can't move like that. You got to know your role. We all play a part in the body. Sometimes you might not like the part that you play. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be the back thigh. Nobody want to be the damn back thigh. Nobody want to be the kneecap. Nobody want to be the pinky finger. Sometimes, hey, the Lord wants you right there, and it's better for all the body to function as it's supposed to function. You know what I'm saying? Who want to be the underarm, bro? Nobody. But it's necessary. Right. You know what I'm saying? Don't think what you're doing in the school ain't necessary. It's necessary for the body to operate as the Lord wants it to operate. That's why certain brothers in positions and certain brothers ain't. It's nothing personal. Just when you see brothers and sisters keep coming in, all praises. Hey, the leadership doing something right. We getting more spirits every Sabbath. Hey, all praise to the Most High. You see the truth getting pushed on other level. You see the views 10,000. All praises. That might be 9,000 people who never heard before. You know what I'm saying? That's the mindset we got to keep. Keep reading.
And he that bade thee, and him come and say to thee, give this man place, and thou begin with shame to take the lowest room. But when thou art bidden, go and sit down in the lowest room.
He said, when you bidden, hey, go sit in the lowest room. Come on.
That when he that bade thee cometh, he may say unto thee, friend, go up higher.
He might say, hey, what you doing around here, bro? Go sit up there with the leadership. Come on.
Then shalt thou have worship in the presence of them that sit at meat with thee.
Uh-huh.
For whosoever exalted himself shall be abased.
You want to exalt yourself and put yourself in that realm of the top leaders, the elders. God said, I'm going to abase you. I'm going to humble you. Come on.
And he that humbleth himself shall be exalted.
But when you humble yourself, you come in that spirit of humility, the Lord going to exalt. It's the same thing in Proverbs. What was it? Proverbs 14 we read first? Or Proverbs 7? Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's the same thing. The Lord going to promote thee. That could be rank-wise. That could be seating-wise. Any way he want to do it, he going to do it. But when you got the mindset that you want to be in front of the camera all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't move like that. You can't move like that. And the spirit is going to show one way or the other. Get John 5:43. John 5. Hold up. Yeah. Read that.
The book of John, chapter 5 and verse 43. I am come in my Father's name, and ye receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, him ye will receive. How can you believe which receive honor one of another, and seek not the honor that cometh from God only?
Christ was cutting the hell out of these Pharisees. You know what I'm saying? He said, hey, how you going to believe on me when you receive honor one of another? You ain't seeking the honor that come from God only. The honor that come from God only mean, hey, I'm going to play my role in this position until the Lord see fit to exalt me. I ain't seeking it. All the brothers that you read, the mighty men and prophets you read about, bro, they never really wanted rank. They was running away from it rather to it. You know what I'm saying? They never thought in that thought process of, I need to be that main guy. And the Lord said, no, you got some characteristics. You a leader. Now I'm going to put you there, and then I'm going to build your spirit up. Christ said, hey, if you ain't seeking that wisdom, you can't receive me. You trying to seek glory of one another. You can't seek the glory of God. Meaning you here for nothing. Get Luke 18:9. Luke chapter 18 and verse 9.
Luke chapter 18 and verse 9. And he spake this parable unto certain which trusted in themselves
Come on.
that they were righteous and despised others.
They was righteous and they hated others. Come on.
2 men went up into the temple to pray. The one a Pharisee and the other a publican.
So one Pharisee and one publican went to pray. Come on.
The Pharisee stood and prayed thus with himself. God, I thank thee that I am not as other men are, extortioners, unjust, adulterers, or even as this publican.
Damn! How you set up a prayer against the brother that's right next to you? That's crazy. He said, Lord, I thank you that I ain't what do you say? I ain't a publican. I ain't a tax collector. I ain't an extortioner. I ain't an adulterer. I ain't unjust like this brother right here. That's crazy. That's crazy. This is the spirit that they was operating in. A cue up that first video. I should have been played it is what it is. That 5 heartbeats video. Keep reading them.
Verse 12, I fast twice in the week. I give tithes of all that I possess.
Said I fast. I give all my tithes. Started. It's gonna be 35 seconds. Come on, keep reading.
And the publican, standing afar off, would not lift up so much as his eyes unto heaven.
This brother, the publican, he came humble as hell. He wouldn't even lift his eyes up. Come on.
But smote upon his breast, saying, God be merciful to me, a sinner.
This brother came in humility. Come on.
I tell you, this man went down to his house justified rather than the other.
He said the publican was more justified than the Pharisee who claimed that he wasn't an extortioner. He wasn't as other men. He wasn't an adulterer, a publican. Come on.
For everyone that exalted himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted.
Right. He keep reaffirming it. Hey, play that video 35 seconds. This how I be. This how I be when brothers see another brother shining and they don't like that thing. So they try to one-up him. Start at 35 seconds. Come on. I'm going to play a little bit.
In case, what you doing, JT? Not all that he sees. Just in case is not what it should be.
That's how brothers be the truth. You can take it off. I don't want to get flagged. You know what I'm saying? That's how brothers be the truth. You know what I'm saying? One brother get their recognition. No, well, look what I did. Well, look what I could do. Look what I could do. No. You know what I'm saying? We can't move like that. That's the spirit of the Pharisees.
Message.
want to one up his brother. Why? If he is up, we are up. You know what I'm saying? That has to be reinstilled into us. Because a lot of us grew up in the street and, hey, we was some hating niggas. You know what I'm saying? Keep it on it. We was some hating niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some of you sisters were some hating sisters. I'm keeping it 100. Sisters be acting like they absolved from this. Nah, sisters be hating too. Sisters be hating too. That's why sisters, certain sisters want to come with a big diamond studded feather around they garment, they Sabbath garment. Who you trying to impress, sis? You know what I'm saying? Take that off and sit down with the rest of these sisters. Right. Now next week, the sister, I got to one up her. So she come with it around her neck. Next thing you know is America's Next Top Model up in here. We can't have that, bro. We can't be trying to one up one another. Guess what? We got to be humble and understand that everything we doing is working to the glory of God, not the glory of me, you, him, her. We go and move, knit together as one man. That's what we trying to push here, right? Get Isaiah 64 and 6. Isaiah 64 and 6. We ain't almost done. We ain't almost done, but we going to get there. Isaiah 64 verse 6. Come on.
Isaiah chapter 64 and verse 6. But we are all as unclean thing, and all our righteousness are as filthy rags.
All our righteousness is as filthy rags. Meaning what? I don't care what great work you done did. You know what I'm saying? God said, all your righteousness is as filthy rags in my sight. I don't care. Brothers be getting hyped because they did this marvelous work. Well, hey, it's because of the Lord's mercies we ain't consumed. It ain't what you doing right now. I hate to burst a bubble. You know what I'm saying? I hate to burst a bubble. It ain't what you do. Our righteousness is as filthy rags in the eyesight of God. It's his mercies and his blood that we gonna get redeemed about. That don't mean, you know what, let me not do nothing now. Nope, that don't what it mean. Because your works, you're gonna be saved as well. Your works gonna get compared with the works in the scriptures. So you still gotta do works. But don't think the work that you're doing is so great and marvelous that, you know what, I'm above demotion. I'm above getting corrected. I'm above sitting in that seat. I'm above that brother. I'm above that sitting. No, you're not. No, you're not. Keep reading.
And we all do fade as a leaf, and our iniquities, like the wind, have taken us away.
Our iniquities have taken us away. Get Matthew 3 and verse 5. Matthew chapter 3, verse 5.
Matthew chapter 3 and verse 5. Then went out to him Jerusalem and all Judea and all the region round about Jordan.
About John the Baptist, who was a follower of Jesus Christ. It said he paved the way for Christ. And he's talking about he ain't in the truth. Right. Brothers is stupid as hell. Come on.
And were baptized of him in Jordan, confessing their sins.
So they confessed as they was getting baptized. Come on.
But when he saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees came to his baptism, he said unto them, O generation of vipers, who had warned you to flee from the wrath to come.
He said, hey, he saw the Pharisees and Sadducees come. He like, you wicked Negro, who the hell told you to come and get baptized? Come on.
Bring forth, therefore, fruits, meet for repentance.
He said, bring forth actions, bring forth fruit, substance, meet for repentance. Come on.
And think not to say within yourselves, we have Abraham to our father.
Because this is what they were saying. We have Abraham. We the seed of Abraham. Come on.
For I say unto you, that God is able of these stones to raise up children unto Abraham.
He said, the Lord, you see them stones over there? The Lord could take them stones up and they the seed of Abraham. What the hell? Who the hell you think you are? You know what I'm saying? He had to humble them. We got to move in a spirit of humility amongst one another and in our daily lives. And the Lord will exalt us. And the Lord will exalt us. He said, the Lord can raise up those rocks and turn them into human form and make them the seed of Abraham. And they could do mightier works than you. Bring forth fruits meet for repentance, right? Bring forth some substance behind what you're saying. Get Luke 17 and 10. Luke chapter 17 and verse 10.
The book of Luke chapter 17 and verse 10. So likewise ye, when ye shall have done all those things which are commanded you, say, we are unprofitable servants.
We got to think that we unprofitable servants. Come on.
We have done that which was our duty to do.
We just doing what was our duty to do. Remember it said, woe unto me if I don't preach the gospel. We just doing what we was commanded to do. Ain't nothing crazy or special about it. But guess what? We got to be addicted to it and give our all to it. But don't let the works that you're doing cloud the fact that in an instant, the Lord can move you out the way and place somebody in your spot 10 times better than you. All replaceable, but we all necessary. And in order to understand that concept, you have to be humble. You know what I'm saying? We all replaceable, but we all necessary. That's the mindset you always got to maintain. Because there's going to be some times where you get exalted. You know what I'm saying? End of the Sabbath come. They call you up to the front. Hey, this soldier been putting mad bricks for us. This soldier been putting mad bricks for us. You know what I'm saying? It feel good. Don't worry. Hey, it's cool. But don't let it get to your head. Don't let it get. Let that moment be that moment. Right. And okay, it is what it is. Let me continue to do the works of God. And when it supersedes that moment, that's when you start to feel yourself. Right. You know what I'm saying? Get where I'm at. Luke, 1 Peter 5:5. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 5.
1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For God resisted the proud, and giveth grace to the humble.
He said, be clothed with humility, because God resisted the proud. He giveth grace. He said, we got to submit ourselves to one another. We got to submit ourselves to the elder and to one another in general. You know what I'm saying? Don't never let rank has nothing to do with me being your brother. Rank is for structure, order, protocol. But outside of that, I'm still your brother at the end of the day. Like, hey, I'm an officer of 50. I can't give this officer a 10 a ride to the school when his car broke down and he lived 5 minutes next to me. How would I look showing up to the school with an officer of 10 in my car? Brothers is crazy as hell. I'm telling you, how would I look reading on a flyer mission for an officer of 20? I'm also of 50, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? If some brothers be having that mindset, no, we have to move as one man. One man. Get Sirach 3:18. Sirach chapter 3, verse 18.
Sirach chapter 3 and verse 18. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself.
It said the greater you are, the more you need to humble yourself. Come on.
And thou shalt find favor before the Lord.
And you're going to find favor before the Lord. That was it?
Yes, sir, for verse 18.
I'll read it again, my fault.
Sirach chapter 3, verse 18. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself. And thou shalt find favor before the Lord.
Right. The greater you are, that's the more you want to humble yourself. Right? So the more you rise in rank or stature or status, that's the more humble you become. You see it all the time. Our leadership, man, they extremely approachable. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just sitting up here like, I'm waiting for somebody to sin so I could judge that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how they move. They be mingling amongst the people. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Bumping show. And guess what? It's sincere. It ain't like they doing it just for show. Pharisees do that for show. Our leaders really do that sincerely. And guess what? That's why a month after they fought, hey, you good on that situation? You be like, damn, I forgot about it. But he remembered. That's because they have a sincere love for the people. They humble themselves and know, hey, the greater I am, the more I got to humble myself and be a servant to these brothers and sisters. Showing the example and building them up to be better than me. That's how the train keeps running. Read James. Yeah, come on.
Verse 19. Many are in high place and of renown.
Many men are in high place of renown. Come on.
But mysteries are revealed unto the meek.
But the mystery is going to be revealed to the meek, the humble, the obedient. Not the man that got, you know, these other schools be having, hey, that's officer of 5,000. Captain of 2 million. Mystery revealed to the meek. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about your rank. If you sincere, you studying, and you applying to the best of your ability, the Lord going to exalt you. You know what I'm saying? It might not be the way you want to get exalted, though. But you got to look into it. Was you exalted? You know what I'm saying? Was you exalted? Okay, then you better relax. The Lord don't want you where you want to be. He wants you where he got you. And if you have a mind like that, then he going to put you in a place you never thought you would ever be. And that's how you read. All of our forefathers was moving. I got to skip a couple of these. Matthew 23 and 11. Matthew chapter 23. Hold up. Did we read that already? Nah, read that. Matthew 23 and 11. Come on.
Matthew chapter 23 and verse 11. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased.
The greatest man among us is supposed to be the servant. Capiadon is a great example. You know what I'm saying? Capiadon got a lot of different skills, a lot of attributes. But the one gift that I covet the most is the charity he showed. You know what I'm saying? He extremely charitable. Naturally. You know what I'm saying? Just without second thought. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, damn, bro, that's the gift I want. Right. He know how to do all type of things, all his wisdom. I want that charitable spirit. Or he'll literally give you the shirt off his back. Literally. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just speaking just to speak. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't giving no flattering words. You brother, you know what I'm saying? Brothers want to leave a comment. You know what I mean? I ain't giving no flat. I'm telling you from what I observe. Extremely charitable. Extremely, you know what I'm saying? I don't witness this. That's the gift that I want the most. You know what I'm saying? Romans 12 and 3. Romans chapter 12, verse 3. We gearing up to the end, y'all. Y'all gonna be all right. Romans chapter 12, verse 3.
Romans chapter 12 and verse 3. For I say, through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think.
God said, don't think of yourself more high than you ought to think. Come on.
But to think soberly, according as God had dealt to every man the measure of faith.
He said, think so. Don't get too high up on a pedestal when you start. No, don't think too high yourself. Does that mean you can't be confident and walk around with a certain sense of pride? No, that ain't what it's talking about. You gonna walk. A leader could be identified, but just by his gait, just by how he move, you could tell, okay, that's a leader, regardless of what rank you might understand. That's why when you go on the streets, certain spirits approach. They're like, you the leader, right? they could tell by the way you moving without even knowing the structure that we got. So a leader ain't defined in the title or the patch on his camp garment. It's defined on the way that he moves. That's why the Lord says, don't think too high yourself. If you in that position of leadership, hey, humble yourself and everything gonna fall into place. All right? Get Proverbs 27 and 2. Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 2.
Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 2. Let another man praise thee.
Let another man praise thee.
And not thine own mouth. A stranger and not thine own lips.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You can't, you know how they be brothers be making music and start playing. They just randomly play it after the class. You walking up to brothers, hey, you hear who's spitting right there? Who you think spitting right there? What you think of that verse right there, brother? I thought you was rapping for the Lord. What the hell you talking about? You missed that ball just there? Yeah. You bought my album? Did you buy my album, brother? I'm telling you, brother, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let another man praise thee. Brother be seeking the praise of men more than the praise of God. And that could get you caught up into glorifying the wrong things. The wrong things. Sister coming here. Did you see my sneakers last week, sis? You see my sneakers? You see how they matched my garment perfectly? You see the little trim at the bottom was gold? You didn't see that, though. When I lifted my foot up, it had glitter on it. What shoes you wearing today? I know going to the street, but if I'm thinking, I'm sure somebody thought this type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? If the shoe fits, wear it. You know what I mean? And repent. Get Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 10. Let another man praise thee. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know how you might do a street teaching and they just randomly play at the end of class or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? You trying to amp the street teaching up against the new brothers. Yeah, or this one thing I see too. Brothers of high rank at the end of the Sabbath, they never around the leadership.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
They always around the new brothers. I wonder why that is. Because the new brothers got no damn discernment. So all they seeing is your rank. Damn, he officer 20, man. He gotta have some wisdom. He been in the truth how long? And you over there just building your little army to go against the leaders. I done seen this thing, bruh. Why you ain't around the leaders? What's preventing you from coming to the leadership table? You want to be the leadership table. That's what it is. You want to be up there judging man because you don't think leadership is adequate enough to do it. That's why you never around them. You always want to grab your little crew together. You don't be seeing this thing. Am I tripping? No. Bro, hey, it be 20 brothers up here at the end of the class. It be one brother way in the back with 3 new brothers just teaching them the dark mystery. They don't I'm telling you, I'm telling you, brothers want to be more than they are. No. Humble yourselves to the men that the Lord set above you. And guess what? Eventually, over time, you're going to become the men that the Lord set above you. And He's going to exalt them somewhere else, and you're going to be in a spot, having no sleep, all these offices, you know what I'm saying, getting calls at 2 in the morning, you know what I'm saying, getting cursed out, you know what I mean, at a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? You sure you still want rank, brother? Get Ecclesiastes 9 and 10.
Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 10. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might.
It said, whatever your hand find to do, do it with your might. Come on.
For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave, whether thou goest.
Right. So a brother get a certain office he don't want to do. He half-assing it now. You know what I'm saying? Half-assing it so they could take him off it. Well, okay, the Lord done took you off every office now. What you going to do now? Whatever your hand find to do with your might. But read Colossians 3:23. Keep this in mind when you're doing it, though. Colossians 3 and 23.
Colossians chapter 3 and verse 23.
Uh-huh.
And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily as to the Lord.
As to who?
As to the Lord.
As to the Lord.
And not unto men.
Whatever you assign to do it as to the Lord and not unto men. Whatever it is that you're doing, give God the glory first. When that, I want y'all to see which one I want. Let me see. Put that first. Let me see that. Yeah. Put that over here. Yeah. Hey, when you doing something, you gotta be like this brother right here. It said, whatever you do, do heartily as unto the Lord and not unto men. Play the clip.
You have said you don't become a Brown until you beat the Steelers. What will it take tonight?
The horse is prepared for battle, but victory comes from the Lord. So I'm depending on the Lord.
Keep playing.
Is that the message to the team?
Day by day, one play at a time. That's the message.
Weather conditions tonight. We're expecting winds up to 15 miles per hour in a wintry mix. How will that impact your ability to throw the ball?
I am so happy and grateful that the Lord has blessed me to play in some snow, to be in true football weather in Cleveland, Ohio, at Huntington Bank Field today to give Him the glory. It's a beautiful day.
Sure feels like you're playing in the AFC
You can take it home. You can take it home. That's how you got to be with any office you got in the body. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how I feel to be the head over this office. The horse is prepared for battle. I'm so happy to play in some snow. Get a Lord of glory today. Whatever you do, you give glory to the Most High. And He going to exalt you. You know what I'm saying? In due time. I got that clip of that brother's hilarious. Hey, read Sirach 25, though. Sirach 25 and say, this is what we should be glorying in. Hold up. Sirach chapter 25 and verse 6.
Sirach chapter 25 and verse 6. Much experience is the crown of old men, and the fear of God is their glory.
It said, much experience is the crown of old men, but the fear of God is their glory. The fear of God should be what we glorying in. You do it for the glory of God. The glory that comes with fearing Him and what He might do to you if you don't do what He told you to do. Get Sirach 31 and 10. Sirach chapter 31 and verse, hold up, I think I wrote, 31 and verse 10.
Sirach chapter 31 and verse 10. Who had been tried thereby and found perfect.
Who's been tried and found perfect?
Then let him glory.
Then you can glory. Who been tried and found perfect and made it through? Play the second clip. The one with that Edomite with the cowboy hat. It said, who has been tried thereby and found perfect? Then let him glory. Yeah, play that.
The man who fell and got back up, that's where his glory is. The man who fell 20 times and got up 21 times, that man has even greater glory.
Wow.
That man has more courage, way more courage than the guy who was so strong from birth that he never fell. There's no glory in that. The man who never fell
Hey,
has
some
no
heavy
glory.
stuff right there. The Lord said, who has been, read it one more time.
Sirach chapter 31 and verse 10. Who had been tried thereby and found perfect, then let him glory.
He said, who been tried and found, then let him glory. Your glory doesn't come from how many precepts you know, how loud you can read, how much rank you got, how many officers you got. Your glory comes When you able to build up a great name, that name goes to mud, and you stay and persevere and rebuild it. That's when the glory comes. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could get a good name. Anybody could be diligent and do works and go to fly missions and teach classes. And anybody could do that. But can you rebuild yourself after you make a great mistake? After that great name gets blotted out by something stupid that you did, can you reclaim it? Can you rebuild it? God said, then let him glory. Then let that man glory. We glory in the wrong things. Brother ain't had one trial ever, but he want to be the leader of the school. Huh? Okay. Get Sirach 39 and verse 1. Sirach chapter 39, verse 1. We almost done.
Sirach chapter 39 and verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in meditation thereof, will seek out of the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies.
But if you give your mind to the law and the Most High, you're going to be occupied in prophecies. You're going to seek out the wisdom of all the ancient. You're going to be around the leadership. Jump to verse 8.
Verse 8. He shall show forth that which he hath learned.
And then you're going to, after you apply verse 2 on down, traveling, you know what I'm saying, serving amongst great men, resorting early to the Lord, praying, right? It said, then you're going to show forth what you learned. Come on.
And shall glory in the law of the covenant of the Lord.
We supposed to glory in the law of the covenant of God. That's what we supposed to be doing this for. The law of the covenant God, that we fear God, that we've been tried, and we came through that trial better than we was when we fell. This is what we supposed to be glorying in. Jump to 1 Maccabees. 1 Maccabees chapter 2, verse 64. 1 Maccabees chapter 2, verse 64.
1 Maccabees chapter 2, verse 64. Wherefore, ye, my sons, be valiant, and show yourselves men in the behalf of the law.
We got to show ourselves men in the behalf of God's laws. Come on.
For by it shall ye obtain glory.
You can't get glory without, what it say? Being valiant and showing yourself a man in the laws of God. And that comes with fearing God.
Right.
That comes with messing up and rebuilding yourself.
Right.
Seeking out the wisdom of the ancients.
Right.
That's what we're supposed to be glorying in. Not glorying that you got a rank or you got status or you got enough authority to command this man or command this sister or got command over this office. We're supposed to be glory that we know the Lord and we are valiant in his laws. That's what we should be glorying in. Get Sirach 23 and verse 28. Sirach 23, verse 28.
Sirach chapter 23 and verse 28. It is
Hold up. Yeah, come on.
Sirach chapter 23 and verse 28. It is great glory.
It is what?
It is great glory to follow the Lord.
It's great glory to follow the Lord. Finish it out.
And to be received of him in long life.
Right. It's great glory to follow the Lord. And it would say, and to be received of him is long life. That's that everlasting life. It's great glory to follow the Most High God. That's what we're doing this for. You should never lose track of that. Get Sirach 51 and 17. No, I don't want that. Nope. Matthew 5 and 16. Matthew chapter 5 and verse 16.
Matthew chapter 5 and verse 16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
That's the reason why we want to show our good works. So the Lord get glorified at the end of the day, not me getting glorified. That's why I always say, hey, somebody come and say, all praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Do not say thank you. You know, I appreciate it. Hey, that was a fire clap. Hey, I appreciate it. You know how hard it was for me to put them precepts together, bro? To put them clips in there. And it was hard, man. I appreciate it. No, all praise to the Most High. Because guess what? As quick as you teaching the class is as quick as a class could be taught about you. You know what I'm saying? Lord, take that spirit, put somebody up there, and he teaching how you went off. I'm telling you. That's why you got to be humble. All praise to the Most High. Hey, all praises. All praise to the Most High. That's how we got to move. We almost done, y'all. 2 Corinthians 10, 17. Hold up, do I want that first? Yup. 2 Corinthians 10, 17. Hey, get that last clip ready. 2 Corinthians 10, 17. Come on.
2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 17. But he that glorieth, let him glory in the Lord.
You want to have some glory? Glory in the Most High. Come on.
For not he that commended himself is approved, but whom the Lord commended.
The one who commended himself ain't approved. The one who the Lord commended, that's approved. Hold up. Then it's saying in the first beginning, study to show yourself approved unto God. Yes, sir. You see how I go full circle? When you glory in the Lord, that's when you approved. Because you didn't study unto him and not unto men. You didn't seek the preeminence. You didn't see the reputation. You ain't seen the kudos. You sought the glory of the Most High first. And he said, that brother's approved. I can commend him. And guess what? That commending might not be known to no other man on earth. You might not even know it. But on that day of judgment, he going to open that door and say, well done. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Hey, play that last clip. I just want to fit this in somewhere. Come on. This is how we supposed to be.
Jameis, I can tell you're taking it all in right now. You're about to make your first start since 2022. Ken Dorsey said that he's been preaching to you to play smart but not conservative. What do you expect from yourself?
This is the day that the Lord has made. I will be glad and rejoice in it.
You're looking really focused right now. You told us this week that everyone inside this building believes that this is the time you guys can turn it around. What's been the message?
Unwavering faith, ultimate belief, depending on the Lord. That's all we got.
You told me no nerves, just excitement and butterflies. Still feel that way?
Unwavering faith, ultimate belief, dependence on the Lord.
The message is clear, guys. Thank you, Jameis.
Hey, we laughing, but that's how we supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And this brother, he ain't really know the Lord. He ain't repent yet. It don't matter what she asked him. Hey, what color is your jersey? Unwavering faith, ultimate belief. That's supposed to be when you get a compliment. Hey, hey, that was great. All praise to the Most High. All praise. We will rejoice in this day that He made. And that thing hilarious. But I look at that like that, bro. We supposed to have that. You know what I'm saying? Transferred in a righteous aspect of giving the Lord praise and thanks for everything that happens. You know what I'm saying? Whether we do it or whether your brother do it, whether your sister do it, we did it. You know what I'm saying? Get Psalms 29 and verse. Let me see. Nah. Hold Psalms 29. Get Jeremiah 9 and 23 first. Jeremiah 9:23. Last three precepts we out.
Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 23. Thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom.
Don't glory in your wisdom, come on. I don't care if you a damn neuroscientist. You know what I'm saying? Now all this knowledge and wisdom, God said don't glory in your wisdom, come on.
Neither let the mighty man glory in his might.
Don't be an air like Floyd Mayweather. I'm 50-0. Who gives a damn? You know what I'm saying? Don't glory in your might, come on.
Let not the rich man glory in his riches.
Don't be like Jeff Bezos trying to buy a damn apartment on the moon. Come on.
But let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me.
That's where our glory lies. He keep repeating it. This is where Paul got it from. He got it from Jeremiah. Come on, keep reading.
That I am the Lord, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight.
He said, rejoice in that you understand and you know me. And Proverbs 4 said, wisdom is the principal thing, but with all that wisdom, get understanding. But you can't get it if you don't do what? If you don't embrace wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Embrace the laws of God, the covenant. Glory in the Most High. And then he said, then you could glory. When you know that you know me, then you can glory. Y'all know how I be when you on fire. You know what I'm saying? You reading your 4 chapters for 2 weeks straight. You know what I'm saying? You eating right. You working out. Your household in order. You be walking out the house feeling untouchable. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. You be walking out feeling untouchable. But that one moment you mess up, you be like, damn. You be ashamed to send up prayers at the house. You know what I'm saying? Questions the Lord listening to you. But when you understand and you know him, you be walking around like that God that you are, bro. I'm telling you. It's a different spirit. When you know you're moving in the ways that you're reading about, it's a different spirit. The whole presence is different. And that's when Satan say, I got to come for you. You know what I'm saying? That's when Satan say, I got to come for you. You know what I'm saying? So in the moments when we feel like that, you better glory in that thing. Give Most High all the praises and the thanks, and ask him to continue you to be steadfast until the end, or to your end. Get Psalms 29 and verse 1.
Psalms chapter 29 and verse 1.
Uh.
Give unto the Lord, O ye mighty, give unto the Lord glory and strength.
Give to the Lord glory and strength. Come on.
Give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name.
Oh, said, give me my due. You know what I'm saying? Give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name. Come on.
Worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness.
And the beauty of holiness. Get Psalms 115 and 1. Psalms 115 and verse 1.
Psalms chapter 115 and verse 1. Not unto us, O Lord.
Not unto us. I don't care what mighty works you done did. Come on.
Not unto us, but unto thy name.
But unto God's name.
Give glory.
Give glory. Come on.
For thy mercy and for thy truth's sake.
Right. Not unto us. Not unto us. But unto your name we're going to give glory. Get last precept. Sirach 43 and 30. Sirach chapter 43 and verse 30. And when you get glory to the Most High, don't stop doing it. Even when you feel like he might not be. No, you pick yourself up, be tried, be found perfect as you get back up. Come on.
Sirach chapter 43 and verse 30. When ye glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as ye can.
When you give glory to the Lord, exhort him as much as you can. Come on.
For even yet will he far exceed.
Even yet he gonna far exceed. We gotta turn. What was that football player name? What was his name?
Oh, Jameis Winston.
We got to turn the righteous Jameis Winston. We got to glorify the Lord as much as we can. Our brother was on national TV. Hey, I give glory all to the Lord. In his name, we can do all things. You know what I'm saying? She didn't even know how to respond to that. Come on, keep reading.
And when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength.
And when you exalt him in his name and give glory, put forth all your strength. That's why I said in Colossians, whatever you do, do mightily unto the Lord. I think it was Ecclesiastes. Whatever you do, do mightily unto the Lord. Come on.
And be not weary.
And don't be weary in giving glory to the Lord. I know it might feel like, damn, the Lord is overlooking me. He don't see me. The Lord sees everything. He didn't miss nothing. Every hair on your head is counted. You think he forgot you? No, just be patient. And he's going to exalt you. Come on.
And be not weary, for ye can never go far enough.
We can never go far enough giving glory to the Most High God. Lord's Will, y'all got some out this class from Austin, Nehemiah, IUIC, Houston in the classroom.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.